The weaver sat down at her loom in the morning. The threads were already strung. The shuttle rested in its place. The light through the window was beginning to find the warp. She took a breath. She let it out. She placed her hands. For the first few passes, nothing was quiet. Her shoulders were tight from yesterday. A faint hunger was already turning in her belly. Her mind was still in the conversation from the night before, the one that had not quite resolved. But she'd learned over years that the weaving did not begin in her thoughts. The weaving began in her body, in the breath she had just taken, in the hands she had just placed, in the weight settling slowly on the wooden bench beneath her. The Buddha called this Kaya, the body, and the first foundation of mindfulness, the first place where attention is to be set, is here. Kayanupassana, mindfulness of the body. Of the four foundations the Buddha taught, body, feeling, mind, and the objects of mind, the body comes first not because it is the most important, but because it is the most available. Feelings come and go, thoughts rise and dissolve. The mind moves where it will, but the body, in some form, is always present. Whatever else is happening, your body is here. You are breathing right now. You are sitting or standing or walking. You are warm or cool or somewhere between. There is weight on your seat. There is pressure where your feet meet the floor. This is the foundation, not somewhere subtle, not somewhere far, here, in the obvious. The weaver let her shoulders drop. She felt the wooden bench beneath her. She felt the slight ache in her lower back where she had slept wrong. She felt the breath already there, rising and falling without her instruction. She did not try to fix anything. She simply noticed. And in that noticing, the tightness in her shoulders began, of its own accord, to release a little. This is the gift of Kayanupassana. The body, when watched gently, begins to settle. The breath, when watched without grasp, begins to deepen. The posture, when felt clearly, begins to right itself. The Buddha gave many ways to practice this. He named the breath, the long breath and the short breath, known as it is. The breath coming in, the breath going out, nothing added, nothing taken away. He named the postures, walking, known as walking, sitting, known as sitting, lying down, known as lying down. The body in its arrangement, seen without commentary. He named the body's parts and elements, the earth in the bones, the water in the blood, the fire of warmth, the air of the breath. A body of conditions held together for a time. He even named the body's eventual return to the ground, not to frighten, but to free, the body seen whole, beginning, middle, and end. All of these are doors, different doors into the same room, the room where attention rests in the body as the body is. Look at your own body now. Where is the breath? Where is the weight? What part of you is tight and what part is at ease? Is there a holding in the jaw? A softness behind the eyes, a place in the chest where the breath does not quite reach yet. You did not have to leave your life to find this. You did not have to travel anywhere. The first foundation of mindfulness is the one you were already standing on. The weaver moved the shuttle through the warp. Her hands knew the rhythm. Her breath had quieted. Her shoulders were softer than they had been an hour ago. The cloth grew slowly. She did not think about the cloth. She felt her hands moving. She felt her breath beneath the work. She felt the small ache in her back, neither resisting it nor running from it. There was a steadiness in this that the morning had not known, a quiet that did not need the conversation from last night to finally resolve. This is what the Buddha meant when he said to abide, contemplating the body in the body. Not the body as an idea, not the body as a picture, the body as it is, known by itself, the breath known as breath, the weight known as weight, the warmth known as warmth. A simple and patient seeing, returning again and again when the mind, as it will, wanders off. In the next episode, we move to the second foundation, mindfulness of feelings, the pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral tones that color every moment of contact. If you can sense, even now, the body sitting and breathing exactly where you are, the practice has already begun. Please subscribe and walk this path with us. The loom waits in the morning light, but the one who sits at it is already arriving.